Morning mindset. Man, this is not a fun morning. So, I thought I was welcome. First off, if you're here, hey, this is what we do. We get together, we go over mistakes, we set goals for the day, and I'm going to tell you what happened this morning. So I worked on Saturday. I thought, hey, I'm packing everything up and taking it home. I worked a little bit more yesterday morning, and then when I came in this morning, I decided, hey, I'm not going to go in super early on Monday. I'll just go in at like 8. That'll give me plenty of time before morning mindset, right? So to go to fire everything up, and guess what wants to update? Yeah. And so for the last half hour, that's what I've been dealing with is updates. And I'm like, what? And it wouldn't let me do anything. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll go ahead and update it. And then we get to sit here for, it was like 23 minutes. And yeah, it was giant pain. It was giant pain. So much of Mondays are fun. I always want to get in as early as possible in case things happen like this. I'm running behind. I should have everything set and been able to process some orders before even going live, but we couldn't. So yeah, fun times. Blue screen of death. Another reason I should probably just switch over to all Apple so I don't have to deal with that anymore, right? So let's check in and see how people are doing this morning. Darren, good morning to you, sir. And what's up, Chuck? How are you today? Renee, good morning to you. Sunny, Chicagoland, 34 on the way up to 52. Water in the cup. Yeah, it looks like we're on the ways to 50 today, right? So we got 50s today, 40s tomorrow. I think it was Thursday. It was going to be in the teens. Man, I'm not down. I'm not down with that. Last night, no, it wasn't hard. Actually, I spilled one drink yesterday, and that was like early in the day because the straw got in the way, and you know how that is if you're reaching over stuff and do whatever it is. But for the most part, no. Game wise, great game. I'm not sold on the penalty. That kind of took the fun out of the last end of the game. I also wanted it to go the other way, 38-35 Eagles. That's just because I had an 8 and a 5, and that would have been sweet. An 8 and a 5 would have worked out really well for me on the other side. So it was okay. Commercial wise, it was horrible. I didn't care for maybe but a 2. Nothing stands out like, oh, that was a great commercial. So I can't say the commercials were the greatest. And then on top of all of that, you had the Super Bowl halftime show, which I know, in the first 10 seconds of that, we're all trying to figure out, is Riri pregnant? What's going on there? We're trying to see. But overall show, I dug it. I don't think there was any major issues with it. I don't think there was any, Super Bowl commercials. I think going to be getting worse and worse. And as the price has gone up, you figure higher quality. But in today's day, I mean, think about this. As a company, you're spending $7 million on a 30-second spot. Okay, but you're reaching 130 million people. But are those 130 million your people? Are they worth spending that kind of money on? I mean, could you put $7 million behind another platform, another service, something else to get it? That's if you just did one. So, I think the production value has gone down. I think the 90s through the 2000s, we had a good we had a good run, and it hasn't been good for a while. And I'm not the only one that thinks that, right? Not the only one that thinks it hasn't been good for a while. What else do we got here? Gloria, good morning to you. I was busy shopping like a billionaire. No, I thought I was not. I did not win any money in any pool. I take that back. I did win $20 in one pool. So I look at it. I'm not shopping. I'm making my list, checking it twice, finding out who's going to be naughty or nice. Morning, Rye. Thank you. Look at that. Thanks, buddy. I love updates, right? Updates are amazing in the morning. The flying platforms are pretty good. Yeah, I was trying to see. I'm like, okay, how many anchor points is that? Because we've got, it looked like two on each one going opposite ways. And I really want to see how, because they've got to be connected above the stadium. But how is that all done? Like, how does that happen? I wanted to see the build of that, but I thought it was pretty cool. They all stayed level. You didn't see anything swaying a lot, so I got to give props to that. That scared the hell out of me. Yeah, well, even Budweiser pulled out a few years ago. Yeah, because they were the exclusive, they're exclusive for years and years and years. So to see, other beer companies put their spin on stuff, it was different to see. I'm not the yeah, there was always, one or two good ones, and or two great ones and a lot of good ones, and I don't think there is so much anymore. Super Bowl, should have worked. Lost that time in my life. We had a good time. We had the kids over. We had a house full. It's always Super Bowl Sunday is kind of just a fun time for our family to get together and just have some good times with sports. Menu was a light menu yesterday, so it was just chicken wings your way, which means I just I double fry batches of wings, and then you can put one on them whatever the hell you want. And then you've got the traditional stuff, the meatballs and smokies, and then we did up chili, and then we all the snacks and charcuterie board and all that fun stuff. But it was a good time. I didn't tie one on. I did get Facebook restricted over the weekend, so that was kind of fun. And then they escalated it yesterday, and they restricted me even more. So that was even better. So if you didn't know, you can't say that as in a joking fashion, when somebody said, "Hey, is this a good printer for DTF printing?" and it was like a $3,000 printer that they're going to have nothing but problems with, and I said, "Well, how about you just give me $2,000? I take you around back, I kick you in the balls, you can feel the same pain, and you get to keep $1,000. Hey, win-win all the way around, right?" Well, Facebook found that violence, and so they went ahead and tapped me on that. And then they came back and hit me with a double tap on it and restricted my account for 24 hours. So it doesn't me posting anything today. That would be why. Thanks, Facebook. Thanks for taking care of me on that. Kudos to the riggers. Absolutely. Like that was. I thought it was an amazing feat. It wasn't like they were just sitting there. They were going up and down. And that was my, how, you got to be very precise with that. Have you ever tried to lift a pulley or something with somebody else on the other end, and it starts to go wonky a little way or another, so great on that. The dancers are the star of the show at halftime, in my opinion. Don't dress the star the same colors as stage. She disappears. I can definitely see that. Yeah, I was only rooting for Eagles, so my friend at Shirty could have made some money printing. Yeah, we've got who was it? Who was it? We've got the friend who's doing the Super Bowl shirts. Where is it at? Hopefully, I didn't scroll too far back from it. Yep, I might have. But yeah, they were working last night. They said time to start the party, and they were showing printing and packaging up all of their Super Bowl stuff that they had done. Or that they were working on, that they were printing out the Eagles, or not the Eagles, the Chiefs. I'm gonna find it. The Chiefs Super Bowl gear. So either way, we had somebody that we knew of that was doing it. So I was cool with it. I'm down. I just really wanted to win some money. That was it. Winning the last square. Andy. Yep, there it is. Andy. Thank you for that, Brian. I knew Brian was there. Yeah, Facebook jail. It's been a while since I've been in Facebook jail. And especially over something, so violent, It was just whatever. I'm just not of that. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for the laugh, right? I mean, leave it to me to help somebody, not waste their money on a converted printer that was way overpriced and something that's going to be super slow, and then just go ahead and get tagged. So yeah, that was nice for it. Now, the other thing I need out of you is 5 things. What are your 5 things you're going to get accomplished today? So for me, we've got invoices to send out. We have DTF orders to print. We have supplies to order. We have quotes to send out, and I've got to update the website. Brian, I did figure it's something in the SVG because it was weird. The center part isn't coming through. Everything else is in there. Now, when I opened up the ones with the email, those ones came through just fine. So it's got to be something with the way that an SVG is uploading through the site if it's not getting all the information or whatever. But yeah, 100% my bad on that. Because I looked at it, I'm like, yep, that's right. And I think what it was is just trying to get everything out last week, where before we left, I'm like, okay, yep. And my quality control sucked. So sorry about that. But your stuff did go out on Friday. Yeah. You went out on Friday, so you should have it today. I think. Oh, we'll go with it there. Oh, look at that! A photographer friend was blocked for saying they wanted to shoot someone. Oh, yeah, and there's got to be, that's here's a good takeaway from this. Now we have, we use YouTube a lot, we use Facebook a lot. We don't use TikTok or Instagram a whole lot, and never use Snapchat. LinkedIn, not a whole lot, but this is a prime example of why you do not want to put all your eggs in one basket, because for the next day, I can't comment on anything, right? In any groups or anything like that, I just can't. So if I was trying to sell myself, trying to do anything there, I couldn't. I wouldn't just be able to go in and comment on stuff. In fact, I didn't realize it until there's somebody who posted a comment. I was trying to work a deal to get some printers, and I think somebody else might have stepped up with a little more money, which was fine. Hey, get as much as you can for that. But I couldn't comment on it to see where we stood with it. So yeah, that was not fun. But we do have other things in the mix. This week's schedule. So we've got this. Tomorrow we will be doing Tuesday with Todd, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about the APA show last week. What we learned, what is it? I know there was a lot of people that had no clue that, that there was an association for that. And so we're going to talk about it, benefits of being a member, things like that. So we'll do, and we'll talk about the show in general, what we saw, what we liked, what we tested, where we're going to maybe pick up some new products and that, and be able to discuss that show all in. And then Wednesday, we'll be back with Morning Mindset, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thursday will be the St. Patrick's Day bundle drop. And then I need your guys' ideas on spring sports. We know softball, baseball, but is there anything else that, it's like, oh, we got to do this, because I know track can kind of get thrown in there. There is some, depending on the league, some have soccer in the spring while others have it in the fall. Same with golf. So let me know, and we will start looking at getting stuff put together for that. And so that bundle drop on Thursday, and then Friday we'll be back with another Morning Mindset. So overall, not too shabby of it. It should be a good week. I got somebody that sent me all kinds of weird samples of stuff for film. So we're going to see what kind of trouble we can get in on that. Some of it might make it to the shelf. Some of it might make it to the show. Some of it may never be heard from again after that initial run. So it's always exciting when somebody says, hey, you want to try this stuff out? Yeah. Send it over. Let's see what we can figure out on it. I'm trying to think what else that I got. I think that is pretty much it for it. There, number one, and only, let's see, what do I got here? Number one, and only today, fix or replace hot water tank. These cold showers are for the birds, and these guys jumping in freezing tub nut jobs. Wait, if I can call someone hurt their feelings. So the hot water heater, simple, easy, providing that you have a simple, easy one. Like ours, is what, I had a gas line and a water line, and that was it. Shut off valves, and we were good to go on it. I've been looking at even going tankless on some of the parts, or more of an on-demand, under the kitchen sinks, things like that, where I don't have to wait so long. That was kind of one of the things about a closed-loop system too, where it's always pumping hot water back. That is, it's getting old, but it's getting Spain takes each 10 to 15 years is what they say. That's when we start looking at replacing. I think ours is 9 or 10 years old, somewhere around there. Still working great, still maintaining it there, but the credits go back to where they were supposed to go. I might go geothermal next time. Did I get the stuff ordered from JDS? I have not yet. Reason being is because we have a team store that is closing today, and there's some products from JDS that I need for that as well. So figure I'll order it all up. And what we're talking about is, let me see if I might have that handy. I might have that handy. No, I don't have it handy. I thought I did. So it's the holographic film. I've tried some other holographic film, and this is for decals and stickers and such. I tried some other, and it just didn't print the greatest for me and my setup. I'm waiting to get some. There's 2 other places I want to try, but the problem with that is, one, they want like $800 for a roll. The other one is like $1,600 for a roll. I'm not down for spending $800 and $1,600 on something that I'm not 100% sure will work right. So if I can get it cheaper than that, I will. And JDS is carrying some stuff, so we'll see how it is. Ban me? Oh, you're going to get banned. You're totally going to get banned because you said nut jobs. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't want to get banned again. But like I said, that's why you don't put all your eggs in one basket. We're able to still function on Instagram today. We're still, I think through our platform, we can still schedule everything through there. So we should be off the head about that. About the apps and shows, are those going to be separate shows? Apps and show, APA and shows, APA shows. Yeah. So 3 to 5 different. We do 5 days a week. So morning mindset is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bundle drop Thursday, and then Tuesday with Todd. That's going to be all about the APA shows over there. Left shoulder, my left or your left. So we've got 2 things here. We've got the white toner printer, and then we've got the dryer for the what's that thing called, for the DTF over there. So that's what we got there. There is right there's the filter for it. So the vacuum filter goes back in the vacuum. So that's what we got there behind us. My left, this left right there. I think I got both of them. Alan. But yeah, we've got a good week. It looks like for us closing the stores, stuff out. Other trying to work on. Look. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. So let's go with that, right? Like I said, we'll see you tomorrow night for Tuesday with Todd, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bring your questions. We'll talk about APA and what you can do for there. So until tomorrow, peace, love, press on. We will see you then.